job. Yes. Hello and welcome to this episode of Gravel Diaries, a series all about all the gravelly adventures we like to get up to behind the scenes here at BikeRadar.
In this episode, we're going to be riding around our beloved city, Bristol. The route is approximately 100 kilometres long and includes 1,200 metres of climbing. The route has quickly cemented itself as something of a classic and was actually put together by a good friend of BikeRadar, Katherine Moore.
Now, although we're sticking very closely to Bristol and we're not going up any mountains, it's still a very difficult route. Both Robyn and Jack have tried this one in the past and failed miserably. So today we're going to try and complete it.
So we all live and work in Bristol and we all love Bristol, but today we're going to see it from a little bit of a different perspective. We're going to prove that you don't have to go very far to get to green spaces and have adventures.
Of course, we have to give thanks to our sponsors Genesis for decking us out with our bikes. Young Felix is back on his Crew de Fer, whereas me and Robyn are on our matching, fashionable Fugio 30s.
So we're about 12 kilometres in, but before we carry on, we're going to take you right back to the start of the route where we caught up with Katherine Moore, gravel expert, to talk us through the whole day.
Katherine, what have we got in store?
Well, I think it'll be quite interesting today. The route is very much two halves. To the north, you've got these sort of like flatter lands, sort of farm tracks. And I think given the amount of rain that we had yesterday and through the night, that is going to be pretty sticky. So even though the elevation on the north half is pretty minimal, it could be interesting, make for interesting viewing, should we put it that way. And then as you come around the eastern side and towards the south, you well know Dundry, a local climb, but with a twist, because obviously this is as much off-road as possible. So that will be particularly spicy, I should say. And then linked up with lots of peppered bits of pretty techie single track and double track. If you've ever ridden the Queen Charlton byway, you'll know exactly what you're letting yourselves in for. So yeah, it's only a smidgen under 100 kilometres, but don't let that fool you, because it will be a tough day out on the bike. Rather you than me.
We've had our pre-ride briefing. We're going to climb aboard the Trundle buses. Katherine, would you be so kind as to show us out the door?
It would be my pleasure. The rain has really washed out that into a bit of a channel, hasn't it?
So already we're straight in the thick of it.
Yeah.
So thanks, Katherine, for seeing us out of the city. We are a whopping 5k in. We're going to call it a day.
Yeah, that's about my limit for now. Already filthy, but you guys, I think, on this next northern section, are about to get a lot filthier.
Oh, good.
Enjoy.
Bye, Katherine. Miss you already.
So what little village is this then, Jack?
This is Pill. It's Pill, which is near the mouth of the River Avon as it flows out of Bristol. And we're about to cross over the Avonmouth Bridge, which is a very large motorway bridge.
Ergonomic. It's actually quite steep.
Oh no! He's binned it.
Come on, Jack. Oh, you're holding Robyn up. Go on, Robyn.
Yes!
Techie section.
Nice pile. I'd live there.
Not bad, is it?
We've just come out of Hallen. We've got a little off-road turning in a moment, but for now, we're enjoying blue skies, unforecasted, a lovely tailwind, and good vibes.
Had some nice lovely lanes, really good tailwind, had a little bit of double track. and now we're kind of at the most northern point of the route in a place called Bradley Stoke.
Gravelly Stoke.
Right.
And so we're going to start heading kind of more westerly now. Felix is in the mud. So we've reached a very fateful spot in the whole trip, Jack.
This is where I flaked out before. The field boundary we just went around, where it's like a swamp, I could barely move. I decided I'd had enough previously, but today it's dry, it's fast, I've got good company, good bikes, feeling positive.
And how about you, Robyn? How far did you get last time?
So weirdly enough, I wasn't with Jack, but I bailed on that hill just over there, and I had so much mud in my wheels, they stopped spinning, and I was like, you know what, this isn't fun anymore. But right now, you couldn't believe it, could you? It looks lovely out there, so we're not being pathetic, it is a lot worse in January.
We got this far. All new to me now.
Oh my god.
Oh, feel it!
You okay? You okay?
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that
How many stingers was that?
You buzzing?
I'm absolutely buzzing in the wrong way.
Let's see.
Oh, that was a big, and I think it was quite a new
Fresh.
bush, so it's completely got me. Yeah.
Here's some dock leaves.
Oh, there we go.
Working? Give it a good rub, Felix. I see you turn green.
Oh, you've got so many, like under your arms.
Oh.
Man, like what's that?
Oh, Felix, you're like a lizard. Oh, I need a pee. Okay, chums, we've come just shy of 40 kilometres. We've just done a bit of a spicy descent. You fell off. Now it's time for a little bit of a well, tasty treat.
Yeah, we're getting pretty hungry.
Hungry, and then we've got this to look forward to right after. You gonna ride through it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I might leave that one to you, Robyn.
You're not, we're going to ride through it.
No, I think I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Come on, Felix.
Alright, we'll leave me into it.
Oh god, it's deep. That was such a bad attempt.
Sorry, bottom bracket. Oh, pedal! Yeah! What do you reckon? Think we're going to get some tropical disease now?
I'm gonna get like dengue fever or something from going full of flies.
This is boggy.
Noodling our way through suburbia at the moment, in and out of the wilderness. A bit of a side wind now though, probably going to head south soon, if not already. So yeah, I think it's going to be quite tough with that tailwind being a headwind.
Just had a moment of realisation. I realised where we are. This is a classic. Normally head up this road towards the Cotswolds in a road ride, but we're going back on the path along a bridle way.
Tight. You know, you're always close to Bristol when you see these.
I've got a lump of mud falling down to my bum. bum crack at the minute, so I'm just trying to fish it out. I think we're safe.
How you feeling, Jack? A little update?
Quite tired, Felix. We're at KM 55. Still means we have another 50 odd to go.
Yeah.
It's a hot day. I'm a pale boy, quite hungry. It's proving once again to be a more significant challenge than one perhaps anticipated. But, you know, with that comes the great satisfaction of a big day out very close to home.
So we've rocked up at Bitton railway station. It's closed, which is absolutely devastating. However, we have quite a nice old carriage to look at.
I'm sure train nerds will correct me, but I think it's a Mark 1 coach, Felix. I don't think it's a Mark 2. I might be wrong.
Okay, so we've just had a little feed because we were going pretty hungry, a little bit tired. It's a really long day out and we've only done 63 kilometres.
We're a little bit behind schedule. It's 5 p.m. now. We've still got 30 kilometres to go. So
the big thing is we've got Queen Charlotten track, which is pretty gnarly for gravel riding. Climb, isn't it? Is it a climb or descent?
It's a climb.
It is a climb this way around, yeah. So that's our next destination.
great.
Okay, pepperoni passion pizza puppies. How are we doing? Let's have a 70-kilometer check-in. Robyn.
I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling a little tired. We just made up the Queen Charlotten track, which is definitely one of the worst uphill bits. With huge bits of like pebble you have to cycle over. But we all did it. Jack, I don't think put his foot down at all. Maybe on the whole way up.
No, I didn't.
But me and Felix did.
Biggest climb coming up. Sun is out. We're feeling good. We can almost smell the pizza at the end.
Quite thankful for a wide range cassette right now. I'm going to bin it in the 42 and I'm going to spin up. Nothing to lose and nothing to prove. Grind away.
Oh, the mendicants. So pretty. That was the biggest part of the day done. Now we've just got a really rocky downhill, probably the worst downhill of the whole day. Basically like you're going through a trench.
Worst or best?
Worst?
Jesus, man. Yeah, that was actually really spicy. It was every bit as wet as I remembered, and with the glasses on, it was very, very dark coming through there. You battered?
I need a t-shirt that says I survived Dundry.
It's quite exciting, isn't it? Shredder in chief. How was that?
Is it a stream or is it gravel? Final time!
Well, we've made it to the top of Ashton Court. Final climb
Yay.
completed. What have we got? finish up.
We have got the Ashencourt Blue mountain bike trail, which should be really fun on these bikes.
Hooray! Well, we're back where we started. We finished the loop.
Yay!
Hooray! We did it. It was really tough. The distance, maybe on paper, doesn't suggest so, but actually it's going to go down in history as one of our more difficult routes, for sure.
It was great fun to do an adventure straight from the door. We got a huge variety of riding in. We saw beautiful parts of the country. We saw quite unpleasant parts of the country. And we shredded some trails and shredded Felix's legs.
If you want to ride the Bristol 360 Route 2, we will put the Komoot link in the description and let us know how it goes.
Once again, thank you very much to our sponsors Genesis for giving us these bikes to ride. They've been absolutely incredible. Haven't missed a beat today. So what more can you want when you're thrashing down a bridleway?
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being such good friends and colleagues. As always, if you have any questions about today's ride or bikes, anything at all, leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe and click that little bell icon so every time we upload a video you'll get a notification.